Hello you lot, all you freedom follies and second spike seekers. Welcome back to Lockdown Gallery, the gallery that follows the silence. That's right, we don't listen to no fuck. Anyway, this is our second collaborative concepts exhibition where we've had outsider works and things come in. It looks really good. I'm well chuffed with it actually. I didn't hold much hope out for it, but it really fucking looks good. Anyway, so here's a quick brief on the concept of the exhibition. It's the title's answers on the back of an envelope, and so it's very loosely based on, well, yeah, very loosely based. Well, probably as loose as the elastic on a bishop's briefs. It's that loose, but it's based loosely on the concept of the idea that people often write down their ideas and things and stuff really briefly with no great detail on the back of an envelope. I mean, the dictionary says it's British adjective, composed, performed quickly, without any detail, maybe to resolve a problem. So the idea of the problem is, where do we go from here? Well, now we've got a brand new start apparently, until the general public fuck it all up again and put us back in lockdown. So if you're one of them, fuck off. But apart from that, yeah, this is what we've got. I mean, some people have followed the rules, some people have just sent in some beautiful little drawings and envelopes, so I put them in as well. Why not? It doesn't have, I'm not that strict on things. Why should I be? So yeah, well, that's the basic concept of it. It's all come over really dark. I think we're going to have a storm. I hope so. I fucking love storms. And I've also had a light blow out on me, so if it's a little dark at the night, I do apologise. I'm looking at getting some better lights fitted in actually. And now, hello Mr. Jeff, fuck to see you. So right, on we go then with the show, as it were. So let's flick you around on the piggy spit. Hang on. There we go. And as always, first things first, and I am thirsty, so here's the wine to start. Cheers everyone. Right, Lockdown Gallery. Here we go then. Right, I've gone all technologically based tonight. I've got my notes on my phone, so this can all go fucking tits up. I like good old fashioned pen and paper, not technology. Right, hang on. Right, first up we have got Mr. Jeff Cotton. And this is a piece that Jeff sent in. He came round last night. Hello mate, all right love? Oh, go on, dropping things everywhere. Hello Mandy. Yeah, he dropped this round last night because I'm allowed to actually see people now, which is, yeah, it had to be him I suppose. Jesus, after all these months, the only bloke comes around. Anyway, sorry Jeff. This is what Jeff sent in, and this is what he wrote for me. This is verbatim. Envelope piece. If you want some art bollocks, call it Rise, and it's about rising above the constraints of COVID, rising to the challenge of a new world, and lifting her face to the dawn of a new day with possibilities to change things for the better. Or, to be honest, to me, it's a good excuse for a bit of soft porn. But I didn't say that, Jeff. It's a lovely piece, really nice, really intricate pencil drawing. He's quite clever, isn't he? Apart from being a bit of a dick. Sorry, mate. It's lovely. I really like it. And it's good to see your wife still modelling for you. Oh, I hope she's not listening to this. If not, you're in trouble. Right, on to the second one. Now, this one isn't particularly anything to do with the concept of things coming on, but I wanted to include it because she's a fantastic young artist and she needs promotion. Her name is Vicky Zakiet. I think I've got that right, I don't know. Her mother will tell me or something chronic when she sees it. But she's only doing her A-levels, and she's great. She's a really talented little artist. She's just got an obsession with lobsters, which isn't a bad thing. And she just painted this within about I don't know, it didn't take long. And I just loved it. I thought it was really nice. And I like to promote younger artists and things, so yeah. And she's only doing her A-levels. And also, I've just modelled for her. She wrapped up my face in sellotape. Oh my god, you should see it. It's fucking hilarious. The painting is fantastic, but I just look fucking hilarious. I look like something out of League of Gentlemen. It's great, it's really funny. If she lets me, I might ask if I can post it on there. I doubt she will, she's quite shy. But it is a brilliant painting, it really is good. So that's young Vicky's. And now we're on to some tosser, I don't know, what's his name? Hang on. John Gathercole. No, I've never heard of him. Anyway, this is his piece. Should we move on? No, I suppose I better. Well, I reluctantly decided to enter one myself. I don't like doing that, but here it is anyway. It's kind of the sunset of the world, like we're all coming to an end. It's nice and cheerful, this one. And we're gradually taking steps forward, but in every step of the way is a good old-fashioned clown pun of when you step on a rake and it whacks you in the face. So every step we take, we're getting smacked in the face, which could be a metaphor for our government. Every time we try to go forward, they smack us in the face. Or it just could be, maybe the rates could be the actual COVID. Every time we try to move forward, it really what you like into it, I don't care. It was just an idea I had and I quite liked it. And I am kind of obsessed with the clown pun of sitting on the rake. It is one of the funniest things ever. That and the clown hooter. So, as you can imagine, I'm a great fan of the Three Stooges. Right, so there's that one. Hang on, I've got to get my technology up again. Sounds like robot sex. Right, hang on, while I find the missive. There we go. Oh fuck, I've lost it again. Right, the next one up is from Mia. Hello Mia, now you're watching. She's watching from London Park apparently, so I hope you're not getting wet. It's pissing down here. Sorry, don't know what happened there. Might be the storm outside, cut me off. So anyway, this is Mia, and Mia writes about this piece. Less time inside in clubs, more time outside in shrubs, which is the title. This slightly comical rhyme that I based my envelope around was my way of trying to take the question, what do you want to be changed after lockdown? Rather lightly. Everything's taken rather lightly with me, love, you know that. Due to the fact that mostly all I want is for things, oh fucking hell. I'm definitely writing it down again next week, not on technology. Look, I'm trying to read it off of that. What hope have I got? Hang on, where was I? I'm going to start again because that wasn't fair. Less time inside in clubs, more time outside in shrubs. A slightly comical rhyme that I based my envelope around was my way of trying to take the question, what do we want to change after lockdown? Rather lightly, due to the fact that mostly all I want is for things to stop changing so I can get my old life back. That being said, the lockdown has shown me how I should shift my priorities. My friends and family have always been the most important thing to me, but before lockdown I would always be focused on having a good time dancing in local clubs with my friends that I never realised how little I actually talked to them. Only being able to communicate via text for months and now in small groups outside, I've spoken more to my friends and family in the past 4 months than I have in the past few years. I think that's quite nice and sentimental, to be honest. I can see totally where you're coming from. Well, I would do if I had any friends. I certainly ain't got any family. Yeah, that's lovely. Hey, good on you, girl. Anyway, speak to a friend. I want to hear from you then, in that case. I'm only joking. Yeah, so that's lovely. And I'm glad you're enjoying the outside and stuff as well. It's alright out there, isn't it, when there's no one about? Right, now on to the next one. Now this is Mandy Gage's. This is lovely. I love this one. Oh, by the way, Mandy, if you want to drop us a line, how much do you want for it? Or do you want to do a little art swap? I really love it. Yeah, this is Mandy Gage, his entry. And I had a quick look at it, and it seems to be, that's got a poor old man there, look. Oh dear. Who is it, I wonder? I'm sure sad and old, and he looked like old. No, anyway, it's a beautiful little drawing of me, I love it. Well, I hope it's me. It's fucking awesome, I love it, really good. Anyway, and Mandy says about this, it's entitled How to Save the Planet. There's always a constant stream of thoughts running through my head. It's paused only during meditation, where just the odd one escapes through. The flow is often represented in abstract form by doodles on scraps of paper or envelopes, though they are not consciously created. The work How to Save the Planet take a wry look at the immense task of shifting a destructive capitalist paradigm, impacted by thoughts, notes and images expressed on an envelope scrap, but also refers to the visionary ideas that actually occur at such times as we work in a subconscious way or drift through alpha moments. The mix of visual and oral stimulus that occur over a period of time here develop and show a network of thinking less linear and more open to connections like mind maps. Health, environment, art and sensibility surface on the paper, but also action to care and connect. The real concern indicated by the dried herbs seen through the window is the substance of the environment and its complex web. Now if you can see that, I hope you can see it all right in there. They're actually inside the envelope through the window. How fucking cool is that? I think it set me off with an idea that maybe we should do another envelope exhibition, but the envelope should be the frame and everyone's picture should be inside. So this is the little window into the world inside. If anyone likes that, let me know and I'll probably do it. And old Mandy says it is me. I thought I knew it was. I just hate being that assertive and confident. But this is, and the writing's on it all great. It's fantastic. It's quite bizarre because they're all chemical elements. It's like me surrounded by chemical elements. I think she knows me far too well, to be honest. Love it, Mandy. Absolutely love it. But let me know if you like the idea of that. We'll do an envelope part 2, and we'll have everyone this could be the frame, and that's the window, or the window into the world, or so. Yeah, we could work on it and do something. Right, next up, now this one is all the way from Gay Paris. Now this is Faustine Ferrer. I've got no description to go with, so I couldn't track her down to get her to send me anything. But I had to include it because, well, it's from Paris, so it goes through naturally. But Faustine is a model I met end of last year. I painted at the end of last year in a Toulouse-Lautrec costumed drawing session. And we all went for drinks afterwards. She's a really nice girl, and it's got to talk me to her and become friends and that. And yeah, I couldn't believe it when she sent this over. It's got a lovely French stamp on the back as well. But that's Faustine's. I can't really say a lot about it, but it is a beautiful little drawing. It's very precise, very, very clear. Really like it. It looks like it's gone straight on as well. I can't see any pencil lines or anything. So it's a very confident line. Very nice. That's the name anyway, if anyone wants to look it up. Faustine Ferrer. She's on Facebook, you can go and follow her. So yeah, that's all the way from Paris. Now we have one from Miss Wicker. This is Sue Wicker. And this is lovely. This is actually, how the postman didn't nick it, I don't know. I mean, it's obviously a fantastic piece of fine art. That's another good thing actually. Yeah, the postman haven't nicked any of them. I just realised that. Well, they might have done. I wouldn't have them, would I? I wouldn't know. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, this is Sue Wicker. Hang on, I've got to find Miss Sue. There we go, right. And Sue says about this, inspired by the plight of the railway children who use India's vast train network to escape abuse, violence and poverty. They sadly end up living on the railway platforms. Every 5 minutes a child arrives alone on a platform. That is really quite sad, isn't it? So that's something that definitely needs to be changed in our new world order. New World Order, like we've got a chance. New World Disorder, I think it's probably on. Mind you, that could be a new disorder, I suppose. Something else for the NHS to cope with. I'm ruffling shit tonight, aren't I? You can tell I'm feeling a bit brighter about things, can't you? I'm just talking bollocks. Anyway, this is Sue Wickers, and it's lovely. I have a proper full-on bit of painting now. Really nice. Hello, Mark. So my cousin's just joined me. Not here, online, obviously. And it's a portrait of someone called Sal, age 11. There you go, so that's Sue Wickers. Lovely, right. And now we have one by, this is the first time the others you might have known. I mean, Falstein I haven't shown before, and I haven't shown this lady before. This is Neris Matthias, and this was the first one I got in. This came in about 2 days after I put the call out. So I was just, wow, well chuffed. Oh, it's lovely, really bright and cheerful, really nice. Let's see what I've got from Neris. Yeah, definitely got to be writing down next time, it's just too slow, right? And Neris says, during lockdown I've been painting birds that have become a proxy for my lockdown emotions and thoughts. This pause from normal life has given time to think about our road ahead as individuals and as our community, local and global. There are big questions to answer, and perhaps the extra... Oh, fucking technology. There are big questions to answer, and perhaps the extra birds in my garden are my imagined guides. Which path will we take? Ah, it's lovely, isn't it? Hello, Deb. You all right, lovely? Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I'm a massive fan I'm just going to come out the wrong way. I'm a massive fan of birds. I've got one myself, as you know. Actually, I haven't had him in here for a while. Right, next exhibition we do, Birds back, because he was a bit of a popular star in the first lot. But yeah, I do love birds, and the ones in my garden, and my little canary. But it's lovely, isn't it? Really sweet, nice and bright, colourful. He's so happy, look at them little things. How cute. Really lovely. Oh, did make me like that. I love that. Little bright, cheery birds. Right, and now we're on to someone else, and this someone else is Joe T. Culvert. I've shown one of Joe's before in the Copy That exhibition, and can everyone stop saying hello to me as mum and listen to me? I'm going to go off and sulk in a minute. Only kidding, Deb. This is Joe T. Culvert's, right, and we've got a little write-up from Joe. Here we go, this is what Joe says. I originally drew this on an airplane flying into Greece to see the Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, top band. I was trying to practice drawing as much as possible, so I took the in-flight magazine and copied bits of the owl and the 5G advert. I also did this one from another advert. So there you go, that's from Joe. Nice little drawing. It came inside the envelope, but I stuck it on the envelope because I thought it was kind of made it look a little bit more interesting. There you go, there's all the rights up. There we go. Right, now we're on to Miss Jenny Beater. Right, nice bit of politics now. We like a little bit of aggravational politics, don't we just? Oh yes. Right, hang on, there's a write-up for this. It's a fucking long one, but it's great. Hang on. This is going to cut out a few times, so you have to bear with me here. Right, here we go. This is fantastic, I love it. It's a proper rant. Jenny B says, let's face it, the current government has made an absolute catastrophe, good word, of their handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, and anyone who can't see it should take a little drive to Barnard Castle to test their eyesight. I've not pre-read this, only briefly. Fucking brilliant. From the very beginning of the pandemic, Boris Johnson refused to take it seriously. boasted about still shaking hands with everybody, cruelly joked that a ventilator production scheme could be called Operation Last Gasp, and suggested we allow the virus to sweep through the nation and that we should take it on the chin. A bit like the actress said to the bishop. Sorry, a bit of light entertainment there. Despite knowing this would result in the deaths of thousands of people, he desperately tried to avoid going into lockdown in order to be the only country still open for trading and therefore have a financial advantage. Profit over people, as always, of course, every time. Money. What was Jim Morrison on the Roadhouse album? Money tops creativity every time. I think there's a line that Morrison keeps singing over the top of one of the unreleased demos of Roadhouse. It's very much like that. All right, where were we? 3.5 months and 43,730 deaths and counting. Later, we still don't have an adequate test and trace system, but pubs and restaurants will be allowed to open anyway. I have done the calculations and my proposed answer to the issue is to sack the Tories and let someone else have a go. Preferably people who care a bit more about people dying. Can we have Jacinda Ardern instead, please? There you go. That's Joe's comments, and not initially sanctioned by the galleries or agreed to by the galleries, but they may well be. It's a bit of a clue there. But yeah, anyway, here you go. That's Joe's. Right, we're on to the last one now, and they've only gone and made a sculpture out of an envelope. Bloody sons of incoherence. And there it is. This is by the Sons of Incoherence, who you know I'm involved with, most of you. Anti-art duo, anti-bollocks, anti-everything really. And they've made a little bomb out of an envelope. And I know for a fact there's a surprise in it. And how do I know this? Because I made the fucker. So, alright, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I might have to flip you over like sausage on a barbecue and do it. Yeah, I will. Hang on a minute. Oh, me. Right, hang on. There you go. Oh, glad I put a clean t-shirt on today. Right, anyway. So this is, oh fuck me. Here we go. Can you see it? There you go. Unravel it. And it goes. Bang! There you go, see? Oh, that's crap, isn't it? That's fucking proper art, that is. And there you go, bang on. Oh, it's got wrong again. Bang on the floor. I'm sure it's not the first time we've seen a bang on the floor. Anyway, well, that's the show. Let's flick you around, I'll give you a quick. I really like that idea, I was quite chuffed with that. Anyway, so that's the envelope show. And just show you around, it's Mr. Jeff's, young Miss Vix. Mine. Mia's. Mandy's. Faustine's. Sue's. Neris. Outside. Someone can buy it outside. I'm trying to sell the bloody house. No one will buy it. I don't know why. It's not like I come with it. I could understand that then. There you go, Joe T. Culvert and Miss Jenny Beer. And of course, Sons of Incoherence. Right. Well, it's time for the usual wine and wind down. So, bear with me, frog farts. Right, couple of announcements. I'll read through, I've read a few of these on here, but I'll read through all your comments later on this evening. A bit of nice light entertainment reading before I go to bed. Right, it's going to be a bit different from now onwards, now with all the restrictions lifting. As I said, I was only going to do lockdown whilst I was in lockdown and all the restrictions are being lifted, but I'm enjoying doing it, and you seem to enjoy, well, whoever's out there enjoys seeing me make a prick of myself. So we're keeping it going, but it's going to be slightly different. As from tomorrow, Mia got wet. Oh well. And Jeff's cracking. Oh dear, I don't know what he's cracking about. Anyway, yeah, from tomorrow, this show's going to run for 2 weeks, and it's staying up for 2 weeks. Things are going to be a bit different. As from tomorrow, you're going to be allowed, if anyone wants to make the effort or is close-ish, you can come physically to view the show, as long as you agree to wear a mask. We're saying that anyone wearing a GIMP mask or a Betty Page mask will receive a free hand rub. Not a Weinstein hand rub, but an antibacterial hand rub. Clear that one up straight away. Although if you're wearing a Betty Page mask, it could be a bit dodgy. There'll be no more than 3 people allowed in at once. And I can supply gloves, like the latex gloves, but I'll have to know in advance because I'll have to wash the KY and poo off. But apart from that, if anyone wants to make a little trek down here, it's only 30 minutes outside of London. You're more than welcome to. I can supply you with cups of tea, alcohol, whatever you like. And if you do, it's only by appointment only, so let me know. So I'm here and show you around. Obviously I'm here anyway, can't go anywhere, can I? But yeah, anyway, so if you want to pop in, by all means come and have a glass, have a look around. I'll show you my house as well if you want, if you're lucky. Buy it if you want. You can have a look at my studio as well. It's down the bottom of the garden. So you can have a studio visit as well. There you go. Gallery and studio visit are the options now for 2 weeks for this. Right, then after 2 weeks, oh, by the way, I've also just bought a projector. It's second hand, and it's more technology, so if I can get it working, that's going to give us, it works off of your mobile phone. I nearly said telephone there, fucking showing me how I do what. It works off your mobile phone. So we might, if it works okay, we might be able to show art videos in here as well. So all you do is bring your phone in, stick it in, or you send it to me, I'll put it on my phone, put it in, there you go, sorted. I'll check it out, if that works, we can have art, we can have video art as well. Right, anyway, 16th of July is the next exhibition, and it's going to be the Prophets of Pulp, and they're just some small stuff that I've been working on, just to tide us over. If I do one that's somebody else's, one that's mine, then we're not draining everything and everyone's resources. But yeah, so 16th of October, July, small one of Prophets of Pulp. I'm doing them every 2 weeks now as well, because people now are getting back to all probably buggering off and leaving me alone here anyway. Yeah, we're just doing it every 2 weeks, and then on the 30th we're having Rat and Seti, and it's been penciled in with the name of the Resurrection Rectum Spective. So you can imagine what that show is going to be. Obviously I know him really well. It's fucking hysterical stuff. All the one that's still alive is. And so that will be really good. And hopefully we can get, at that point, we can actually get some people in for the private viewing. So we can have maybe 4 or 5 people here, so we make it a real good thing. Hopefully, I think Seti's going to be giving you the tour rather than me, so I can sit back and just have a fucking laugh and get pissed. I'm going to interview him afterwards. I had a brief word, but I didn't ask him. I kind of told him yesterday, so it's going to be interviewed as well. Anyway, 13th of August is when I open up the cabinet of the Cactus Camel. I'm really quite proud of this, quite pleased about it. I have not been painting properly because no galleries are open and I've not had the inspiration to do it. I think, why should I bother painting? I've been just making shit out of shit. Like kind of real lowbrow art brute stuff. And I've built it up into like a cabinet of curiosities. So that will be on the 13th of August. I'm really looking forward to that. And then, I don't know, from there, hopefully we can have people around and not going to have other people coming in and showing their art, which would be good. Anyway, well, that's it. I'll leave you with something to think about. If a tree falls in a wood and no one's there, is it just sleeping like a log? There you go. It's a clean joke for you. Never thought you'd hear that. It's a good job I didn't do about the two nuns in the bath. One says, where's the soap? The other one says, yes, doesn't it? Think about it. Put the answers of that one on the envelope. And I'll see you. I'll probably do another review next week, just to keep updated. So hopefully I'll see you then. Now go away.